Good evening, everyone. Susan Campfield here with SueStampfield.com. Welcome to my stamp room. Welcome to Total Chaos. How are you all doing, friends? I hope you are doing well tonight. Goodness. Shout out to our moderator, Mary Nass, who saved the day today. I scheduled this video hours ago and forgot to make it public, and so it was unlisted. And Mary said, something doesn't look right here. So thank you, Mary, for saving it so that we could all be live together. Thank you all for making and sending handmade cards. You're absolutely making the world a kinder place. I'm fixing my camera here. With every card that you send, you are making the world a kinder place. You're sending out those paper hugs. You're making people feel special. And thank you for all that you do. I'm so glad that you're here with me on this Saturday night. I am, oh my gosh, I didn't even plug in. We're just all over the place, Susan. Bear with me here. I'm gonna plug in my monitor there so that, see if it works. Yay, it worked. So that I can see your comments better, except for I have them way over here. There we go. Okay, yay. So glad that you're here. I hope you found, yay, people found me, even though despite my little mistakes here. And then some of you saw a wine bottle pouring into a wine glass. That's my team intro for my my Stampfield Stars demonstrator family for our weekly lives. And yeah, anyway, I have new technology. Clearly have still not fully figured that out. So thank you for your patience with me. We're going to make a beautiful card together tonight. Yay for that. I've got some ideas. I'm hoping that you'll help me. I want to do a fun fold card. Surprise. Where did I put it? Oh, Susan. Oh, I found it. Found it. Take a sip. So I'm a messy crafter. My desk is a total disaster tonight. So I'm going to lose stuff. And when I find it again, we all say found it and we take a sip of our beverage. So let me know what is in your cup. I have ice water in my cup tonight. Good stuff. And let me know what's in your cup. We're going to make a fun fold card and we're going to use the Cake Celebrations bundle from the new online exclusives. Those came out earlier this month. And so we're going to have a play and see what you all think. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to switch. Oh, gosh, I'm so nervous about the technology tonight. Let's see if, oh, yay. All right. Whew. All right, it's going to work, you guys. It's like, I just got to calm down. All right, so a couple things I wanted to tell you. So let me show you the card that we're going to make tonight. Now, this is a card I got in the mail some time ago. It was set aside in my drawer. So who knows how long ago I got it. It is what we call a spanner panel card. We did one fairly recently. But I think the one we did was horizontal and this one is vertical. So we're going to reimagine this fun fold card. We've got some hot cocoa tea. Oh, hot cocoa with homemade marshmallows. Well, yum, Holly, that sounds amazing. Hot tea, Diet Pepsi. Carol says to take a deep breath, right? Good advice. Good advice. Okay. So we're gonna recreate this one. If you were the creator of this card, and like I said, it's been in my stash for a long time. I've got the envelope here, but there was no return name on it. So I'm sure it came with something inside, and not sure who it came from, but anyway, we're gonna recreate this fold. But we're going to use Cake Celebrations. So let's take a look at Cake Celebrations here. Yeah, it is kind of hot cup of tea weather, isn't it? I love a good cup of tea. Yum, yum. So we're going to use this Cake Celebrations bundle. I don't know if you're like me, but I do a lot of birthday cards. Now, I know it's December and a lot of us are thinking Christmas, but many of you already have your Christmas cards going, or you know what, those birthdays are still happening. And in fact, I mailed a birthday card today to my uncle. He is turning 100 next week, and they are wanting to collect 100 cards for him. And so I got that off in the mail. And the one that I used was actually the Utterly Amazing. And so I the card says you are utterly amazing because, oh my gosh, he's 100, right? So that, and it had a little bit of a masculine feel with the otters. So that was perfect. So we still have those birthdays coming up. And although you can theme them as Christmas, you also want them to make, have their birthday moment, right, and feel special. So Joanne has two friends with a Christmas birthday. One of my team members has a birthday very close to Christmas, and her name is Carol. She was named after a Christmas carol. So all right, so we're gonna go ahead and dive in. Are we? Yes, we are. Okay, we're oh, hold on, my friends. It could be a little bit rocky start tonight. All right, we're gonna. What Hardy was a rocky start, Susan? What are you talking about? So I'm just debating here. Do I want to go with regular white cardstock, or do I want to go with thick? I think let's do. We'll do thick. Let me grab that out of my stash here. Let's grab some thick basic white, and we're going to go ahead and die cut. Now, Cake Celebrations, I recently used that for Crafternoon. Actually, the last two Crafternoons I used it. Now, these cards are all, information for these cards is all on my blog. This is my monthly class, which does involve a paid tutorial, or if you take part in the class, you get the tutorial for free and you get a packet to make the project. The people who placed a qualifying order to participate in Crafternoon in October, in November they got this packet with the Cake Celebration. So this one was more along the lines of an anniversary wedding card, certainly could be a golden birthday, however. And then the month prior to that, we had the diamond stepfold cards. Again, these are all on my blog, SueStanfield.com. You can check them out there. This one was the triple diamond stepfold, and we used the Cake Celebrations for that. And so we're going to use this this one tonight. Let's get... Paper trimmer would be awesome. Found it. Take a sip, everyone. Guess where I put all those cards I just showed you? Yeah, all over the paper trimmer. Now, this layout of this card would be super cute with the Humble Home. And if you have the Humble Home, it is back in stock, by the way, if that was on your list and you wanted to pick that up. What I love about Humble Home, it's not just for Christmas, right? This one was obviously a gingerbread card, but makes super cute. Thank you. Welcome to the neighborhood, from our home to yours, that kind of thing. And so that punch that's been out of stock is back in stock now. At least it was a couple days ago. So, or just the other day, actually. So I know some of you wanted to know when that was back. It's back. All right, we're going to start with our card base here. So I am going to cut this at 4 1/4 by 11. All right, so we're making our card the long way. Oh, I don't want to set this over there. And then we're going to go ahead and score that at 5 1/2 inches. So halfway. So don't want to cut it. I'm going to slide the cutting blade up and I'm going to score it here. Can you guys even see? Raise this up a little bit. Raise it up too high. You see all the mess, but oh well, we'll just deal, right? So we're going to score that right there. Give that a good crease. Melinda Blevins is reminding us that Stampin' Up! Has announced that they are going to have free shipping next week. So starting Monday, the 9th, and then Tuesday, Monday, what day is Monday, you guys? Monday the 9th, Tuesday the 10th, and Wednesday the 11th, 3 days. They are having free shipping on orders over $75. So super exciting. If you have some things that you want to pick up, that's a great time to do it. Okay, I am cutting here. Let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm cutting 1 inch in from the edge, all right? And I am going to, my plan is to stop when I get to the score line. Can you see that score line? Oh, my light isn't on. Well, that's no good, Sue. Maybe could have seen that score line better because the light wasn't on. So you see the score line here? And at the very edge of the paper trimmer, there's a groove. If I tilt it just right to get the reflection, you can see that groove. That groove shows me where the blade is. So when that groove gets lined up to this score mark, I'm going to stop cutting. All right, so go right there and stop cutting. All right, and let's open it up here and see how we did. So there's the score line and my cut stops right there. All right, I want to do that same thing on the other side. So now I have this flap here. I want another one on this side. So I'm going to lay it back in the paper trimmer, line it up with the 1 inch on this end and the top, and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm cutting in 1 inch in from each side. And again, I'm going to watch for that score line, line it up with that groove that shows where the blade is, and stop. All right, so now I have something that looks like this, very wobbly, right? So you could see the score line better before I turned on the light. Yeah, I know it did kind of show up better, but hopefully you can see this little groove thing better with the light on. So, all right, so we've got those cut. And let's just set this aside for now. We can pull it back in here in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and fold it on that score line. Now, don't worry if these guys are winging all over the place. Not a problem. We're gonna deal with that. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and crease this on that score line. This is kind of a trifold card. And what I mean by trifold is that this is 1, this is 2, and then 3. So it's it's just a half sheet of cardstock, but you can make it into a trifold, which is kind of fun. So we've got this flappy business going on. Now we are going to put a spanner panel across here, and that is what's going to bridge these two pieces together and make this first part of the trifold, right? All right, so we're gonna need that piece. Let's bring that paper trimmer back in play here. So what I was starting to say is the last chance list is also out. So Stampin' Up! Has announced which products are gonna be retiring from this mini catalog. They're also retiring a number of past online exclusives. I'm gonna grab a little scrap of paper here. I've got a little scrap hanging around, and I think I've been in the middle of cutting the Crafternoon packets for the December Crafternoon. And yeah, it's been a little crazy. So that's kind of why I'm all over the place. And I've been traveling and all the things. So many of you know my family has a Christmas tree farm in southern Iowa. And I was down there doing a program for the kindergartners this last week. And I have a bunch of photos that I will be sharing in my next email that is coming out. So if you want to sign up, if you're not currently getting my free project sheet emails, you can, oops, I hit the wrong one. Oh, Susan. Got to hit the right button. You can sign up for my free project sheets at SueStampfield.com, and I have so many fun pictures of the kindergarten class coming out to the tree farm. Can't wait to share those. So yeah, it's been a kind of a, that's what Christmas is though, right? It's a crazy time. I'm teaching Sunday school tomorrow. We're doing Mary and the Angel is our lesson, and we get to make an angel ornament. And I have yet to design that for the kids to make, but I'm sure I'm going to do one that has like makeup rounds, cotton rounds. That's my plan. All right, I am cutting while I'm yammering on here. Let's find my measurements here. I'm cutting this bridge piece. This is going to be, and my measurements, I said it was 3/4 inch. That seems awfully skinny. Let me just, I think that can fluctuate based on your sentiment. I'm going to want to use this, probably use this word celebrate. So I'm just going to measure that and see if 3/4 inch is going to cut the mustard here. It's going to be pretty tight. So this this bottom piece you can customize. You can make this as big as you want. This particular one was 3/4 inch. You absolutely could do whatever this is. What is this about? 1 3/8, 1 5/8. No, yeah, 1 3/8. You could do something wider like that if you want a wider sentiment. I'm thinking 1 inch might be better. I'm going to try that out if you guys don't mind. Appreciate your patience here. I think that might be a little better. But so the width, you want it 4¼ The height can vary based on your sentiment or what you're putting in there. Hi, Debbie. Welcome to your first live video. It's going to be a wild one, so buckle up. We're having some fun, though. We're all about having fun here. Now, you could even skip cutting this piece and instead use a die that, some kind of label die to bridge those pieces. There's a lot of different options on how you can do that. So lots of choices. Let's go with a 1" by 4¼ Sorry, Mary, I'm changing up the dimensions I sent you, and I'm going to change them on here because I'll be putting this on the screen at the end. Oh gosh, now I have to scribble out. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. But just know that you can customize this to whatever size you want, right? 1" there. Oh boy, that's messy. All right, that's okay. It's all good. It's all good. All right, so we've got this. Is looking good. That's getting ready. Now, I don't want to adhere this on because I want to put some designer paper and some other elements on our card. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the designer paper because this is where you guys play a role. So we're going to make a cake, and I want to use this pretty paper. So knocking things over. Oh, Susan. All right, this is the Marbled Elegance Designer Series paper. This came out also this month in December, and this is so pretty, right? So we have this side that is solid, and the other side has these beautiful gold elements on it. Now, I've been in a pink mood, totally been in a pink mood, so we're gonna go pink. So I want to know if you guys think we should use this pretty rose pattern for the side pieces on our card, or if you think we should use the other side, which has the marbling and the gold. I think either one would look cute. So let me know in the comments if we're gonna go with the rose or the gold. Rose or gold, let me know which direction we're going to go on that. While you're voting, I'm going to just quickly show you the other papers here in this pack. This one is that beautiful marbling on one side. The other side is a kind of a leaf kind of a look. This one is a red speckle, and then on the other side is some beautiful marbling. This one actually does kind of remind me of frosting. Makes me marshmallow cream maybe, right? This one is like a pink on pink speckle. And the other side is lots of fun marbling with big splooshes of gold in there. And then this one is quite different, but super cute for Valentine's. It reminds me of like cupcakes for some reason. Also be cute for birthdays. This striped paper. And on the other side is more marbling with the gold. And then this one, which is perfect for Valentine's Day, has these cute little hearts on it. And on the back side, we've got the marbling with more reds in it. So which way are we going, friends? I'm seeing a lot of votes coming through. Hang on. I was seeing a lot of, oh, where is my... I'm going to grab my trackpad so that I can scroll through your comments easier. Where are we at here? Gold, 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 rose, 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 rose. Ooh, gold, rose, gold, rose. Oh my gosh, it is very tight. I'm almost seeing, I'm seeing more roses, I think, than the gold. So, but I'm seeing a lot of both actually. So it's pretty evenly split. I'm supposed to be live on Facebook, but it does not look like I am. So, yeah, who knows what I did there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut this. So let's grab our paper here and we're going to do some cutting. So we'll just cut it and then, you know, we'll hold it up. Just make sure that we're where we want to be. So first I want to cut the length. And for the length, I want to go with 5¼ inches long. All right, so 5¼ inches long. And then we're going to cut 2 pieces that are 3/4 of an inch wide. All right, so I'm going to go in here, 3/4 of an inch wide. Now there is another great deal going on right now. If you want to be able to take part in the pre-order for the new mini catalog products and earn celebration products for free, you can actually purchase the starter kit right now. And that's the Demonstrator Starter Kit for $99. You can pick $125 of product of your choice, including new mini catalog products. And then you will be you can try out being a demonstrator, and you can put in any order after that and go ahead and get the celebration perks right now. All right, let's take a look at what this looks like. Oh, that is super cute. So there we have the pink on pink roses, tone on tone. And then let's turn this around and see. Kat, it was not your fault that you missed the notification, because I accidentally had it set to private because, or unlisted because, yeah, it's been a little crazy and I hit the wrong button. So, oh, that might have wiped out the notifications. And there's the gold side. Oh my gosh, both are just beautiful. So, just beautiful. So let's go ahead. Reminds Shirley of a Painted with Love designer paper we had a few years back. Yeah, it does kind of look like that one, except for did that one have the gold in it? I'm not sure if it did. We're gonna go ahead and let's do the rose. Let's. I think I saw it. It was very tight, very close. I'm stalling because I'm looking for my found it. Found the adhesive, friends. It was very close voting, but that one I think did squeak out the win there. So let's go ahead and. But you could do either side, right? And I think we'll still have some gold elements. You could even, put some DSP across here and incorporate that other side if you wanted to. Or you could put it on this panel here. So let's go ahead and just put a little adhesive on here and tack this down. You love the gold, yeah. Yep, so you still like the gold. Oh, we got some people that like the other side better. All right, there we go. So there's that. Now, this is going to go across here. That's going to have our sentiment. Now you can have this down where you match it up to the bottom edge, or you can have it, higher up. Totally up to you. Let's figure out how big our cake is. And then we can decide where this piece makes the most logical sense. And then we're going to put a panel here that's either embossed or designer series paper. So while I have that designer paper at the ready, let's see what that would look like if we used it here. So I need a 5¼ inch piece, and I happen to have, it's already 5¼ right here. Now this might be too busy when we get our cake on there. We get to decide, right? But we'll see what it looks like. So this is 2 inches by 5¼ Gosh, I hope that's right. I don't trust my math today, friends. I'm gonna double check. Okay, yeah, that should be right. Phew. All right, yeah, didn't trust my earlier math skills right there. And what's cool about this paper, like we're just depending on what marbling you get kind of a completely different look. I'm gonna cut 2 here to show you what I mean. Like this one has a lot more white on it. So you could use the best of both worlds, right? You could have the roses and use the marbling for that middle section. So that one has a little more white on it, whereas this one has more pink on it. And it's not like either they both look good, right? All right, so we're gonna decide about that, but we might also want embossing there. So, I do love some good embossing, but that center panel is 2 by 5¼ All right, I think we're ready to cut. we're ready to cut some cake. Actually, you got to bake it. We're going to fake bake a cake, which require, oh my gosh, I don't even have the die cutting machine out. That's okay. I've got the dies. That's a good start. So let's go ahead and grab the die cutting machine. All right. Here we go. I don't need this. I do need this. Let's slide this out of the way. I'm going to slide this back, and I might want to adjust my camera just a bit so that you can see. Yeah, this Marbled Elegance Designer Series paper it's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Let's pop this in here. All right. So we're making a cake. So if we go, all right, let's discuss this, friends. Do we want to do the gold pattern for our background, or do we want to go embossing? Because I think that's going to help us decide what color we want our cake to be. So let me know in the comments whether you think we should do white embossing, or if you think we should go with the gold. Okay, let me know, embossing or gold. While you're voting for that, I'm going to cut some cake, and I'm going to try it with, I'm going to try bubble bath and see what we like, if we like that. Grabbing a scrap here. Bubble bath. All right, this is way more than we need, but that's all right. So I'm going to grab some bubble bath here. And let's go ahead and grab our cake layers. So easiest cake you'll ever bake right here. We've got rectangle, the bigger rectangle and the smaller rectangle. And then we're gonna frost our cake here, and we're gonna go with some Melon Mambo, which is the color in here. So oh, that's an interesting. Somebody says emboss the DSP. Let me grab, what was I going to grab, you guys? Oh, I know, Melon Mambo. Oh my gosh. Oh, goodness. Hang on, Melon Mambo. Here it is. All right, you guys are so smart. Coming up with great ideas in the comments here. All right, can we see the embossed piece and then vote? Oh, that's a good idea, Virginia. All right, we can totally do that. All right, got that. We've got some frosting. Now I think the cake plate, let's go gold on the cake plate if you guys are okay with that. So we got our frosting here. We've got our cake. You know what, this is so huge. I gotta cut this down, you guys. Just doesn't have to be fancy cutting, right? It's just, don't even need to bother with the paper trimmer here. Let's just cut a hunk. And yeah, that'll do. Just pretend that was straight. Doesn't matter. I'm just using it to die cut, right? Okay, so I've got some cake. I've got some frosting. What else do I need? What else do I need? Oh, a cake stand. Here is our little cake stand here. Let's grab some gold. I've been using a crazy amount of gold right now, but it's okay. Let's see. That's not big enough, though. Let's get a bigger piece. Ooh, how about this one? That looks good, doesn't it? Okay. Again, way longer than I need. Let's just chop that down a bit. All right. So all right, we've got cake. We've got a cake plate. We've got frosting. Yum. It's making me hungry, you guys. Did you have supper yet? Let me know what you had for dinner in the comments. We have not eaten yet. I have no clue what we're having. We often are naughty on video nights and I order takeout for us. So, yum. All right, let's crank that through and see what we have here. Let's take a look at here is our cute cake stand, they call it, right? Now this die set actually also has there's a cake plate right here. In fact, maybe we'll do the cake plate in Melon Mambo. So there's our cake stand. It's gonna go there. And then here is our frosting. So it's one die, but it cuts 2 pieces of frosting for both of the layers of cake. So let's grab our take your pick tool, which was trying to hide under the gold foil paper, but I found it. Take a sip, everyone. It was trying to hide. All right, let's push out our frosting pieces here. There we go. Oh, so cute. All right, frosting. Let's grab our, okay, I'm going to put this away before I lose it. Let's pop this out. Now we're going to emboss our cake because we can, right? All right, so I'm going to put those aside. You know how like people do that fancy textured frosting or whatever. I've never done anything like that, but people do it. So we're going to do it with paper. But we're also going to cut a couple other things here. I want a plate. I want a cake plate. So here's the cake plate die right here. I'm going to do that out of Melon Mambo. Way bigger piece than I need, but whatever. Love to use those scraps. All right. Yes. Okay. Australia friends, tell me what you're having for breakfast because it's morning time there. It is not dinner time. So, brekkie, as you would say, right, Nicole? Let's crank that through. I'm seeing pizza, tacos, Polish sausage, hot dogs, all the things. All right, cute. Look at that. Come here, you. Plate is flying around. There's the cake plate. All right, so let's kind of do a little recap here. We've got our cake plate. We've got our cake stand, right, that raises up. And then we've got our cake. We can set those aside. And then here was our frosting. I do think it's cool how they have both frosting pieces on the one die. So, ooh, scalloped potatoes with ham. Now that is good comfort food. That sounds delicious. Okay, I shouldn't ask what you guys are eating when I haven't eaten yet because it just makes me hungry. All right, so we're gonna emboss our cake, and we're also gonna emboss a piece for the middle in case that's the route we decide to go. So I am a little scared because I don't want to lose these guys, but I'm going to set this aside for a moment. Don't go missing. All right. Maybe if I tell it to not go missing, it will behave. And I need a piece of cardstock in basic white. That is 2 inches by 5 1/4 for that middle panel. We're going to emboss it and we're going to try it and see which one you guys like better. All right. I'm going to cut this because you guys are getting to vote on how our card comes out here. All right. So 2 leftovers. That's a good one. All right. So am I laying the cake on white? I don't know yet, B. You guys are going to let me decide on that. So that, okay. All right. Got that cut. Oh, while I'm at it, and I have this little scrap, I think our cake needs some candles, right? So let's stamp some candles. Now it also has, on this one, we actually use this fun little banner flag. Super cute, right? So for the cake topper, but let's stamp some candles. So where is the stamp set? Found it, hiding under the dies. Tricky. So right here we've got our candles, and then we have the flames as a separate stamp. So let's pop our candles right on here. And then I'm going to take these skinny flames and pop them on a block. And let's grab a couple ink pads. So I think for our candle flames, our candles themselves, we're going to go with Melon Mambo. And I'm going to stamp this twice. because I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up. So this will give me 2 shots at getting it right. I have bad eyesight, you guys. It's just not, it's not good. And so when I'm doing a video here and oh, you know what? I can zoom it up. I don't have to just drop it down. I actually have a zoom option. Let's zoom it up so you can see a little bit better. It is a little bit harder for me. There we go. I'll do it both ways. I'll zoom it up and push it down. To see, you guys are right over it. I'm actually over here. So I'm going to do, I did 2 in case I mess one up. You could use any yellow, orange color. Should we, let's use, I don't know, crushed curry. Let's try that. Let's see what that looks like. I'm just going to stamp them over here to see if I like that. Oh yeah, that's cute. Let's go crushed curry for our flameage on our candles. And I'm just hovering over the top of the candles and stamping. Oh my gosh, I hit it on the first try. Who knew that that would happen? But let's see if I can do it twice. Yay, these are blowing a little in the wind, but either one worked. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and die cut this. Welcome to the party, Patty. We're having a stamp party tonight. Surprise. Well, we're always having a stamp party, aren't we, friends? All right, we've got that going. You know what? While we're at it, let's stamp the word. Oh, that's birthday. Where'd the word celebrate go, you guys? Oh, there it is right there. Found it in front of my face, right where it was supposed to be. Grab a block here. All right, celebrate. I'm going to try this as a die cut piece and see what we think. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't. That's why paper has 2 sides, right? You can flip it over and try again. All right, I'm going to stamp the word celebrate. So we could die cut that with a label, and I would use the Peaceful Season. Oh my gosh, I just had them. Here they are. Found them. Take a sip, everyone. You know, I'm so good at burying things, aren't I? The Peaceful Season. So we could die cut it like that, right? Or we can actually stamp it right on our spanner piece. Hang on, let me slide my cake bits off of our card here. And we don't know yet if we're going to go embossed white here or the marbling. But we could just stamp it right on here. So should we stamp it or die cut a label? Let me know in the comments which way we're going. Say label or just stamp. All right, and while you guys are voting on that, let's go back here. And I think either would look nice. We're going to bring in the die cutting machine and we're going to cut our candles out. All right, now I am zoomed up way too much. Whee, out we come. All right, let's go right here. And we're going to go back to our die set. And right here is the candles right there. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put them on to pick which one I like the best and lay that on there like so, and grab a sticky note, which is way over here. Oh, I moved it. Blast. Oh, you all are such patient people. Such patient people. Okay, let's go. I did all that work and stuck it on the wrong piece. That's okay. We're just going to do that. And don't think anything shifted. If it shifted, I've got backup candles, right? I'm seeing a lot of people voting for the label. All right, so let's cut that out while we're at it here. I love my dies. I really, really, really do. They are, they just make creating so much fun, having these die cut pieces. Yes, you can absolutely fussy cut, but my fussy cutting is not very pretty. So the dies just give my cards a more professional polished look, and this one's going to give us some fun little scroll work. So I'm seeing a lot of people voting for the label, so let's do it. We stamped that word celebrate. I'm just centering it. Does that look centered, you guys? I think we're good. I think we're good. Grab that same sticky note, recycle, reuse, right? And we're going to go ahead and die cut this. I have stamps in my way. I can't turn my candle. Oh, Susan needs to clean her desk off. All right, there we go. All right, next up, we are going to do some embossing. Woohoo! All right, let's take a look at our fun label here. So cute, right? Super cute. All right, so that is going to go on our card, and going to set this aside. We're going to throw that away, and now we want to do some embossing. So we're going to emboss our cake pieces, or maybe I should say frost them with some embossing, right? And yeah, I know I'm making Mary work so hard. She didn't even know about some of these products. Yay, let's give Mary a big round of applause, please, everybody. I'm grabbing some embossing. Hang on. Hold the phone. I'm coming back. Hang on. I'm gonna bring one. I'm just bringing the whole thing over here. All right. Let me decide, you guys. What embossing folder should we use? No, not Cane Weave. Not Cute Crochet. Could do Dashing Design. No, I don't want that one either. Ooh, Distress Tile. Ooh, that's a possibility. All right. Oh, Eyelet would be cute. These are for how we're going to decorate our frosted cake. There's two good options. The other one I wanted was the Painted Texture. Of course, you could do a floral, like the layered florals for your cake. It's a pretty big floral though for that little cake. So let me grab this one. All right. I've got 3 options for you just to make it as confusing as possible. No. All right, this one is Painted Texture, and I often see it kind of reminds me of like a stucco house. It reminds me also of a frosted cake. So Painted Texture is one option, Distress Tile is another, and Eyelet is the third. So 1, 2, or 3. Let me know in the comments which one you would like to see for our frosted cake, and also that center panel if we decide to go that route. So 1, 2, or 3. Let me know in the comments. Mary's getting lots of love from our viewers here on YouTube. Thank you, Mary. Let's go ahead and see what you guys go. We got lots for the Painted Texture. Yeah, it does look like frosting, doesn't it? Got a vote for the Distress Tile, a vote for the Eyelet, but the majority, oh, there's some Facebook people. Hey, Facebook friends. Oh, good. It did actually show up on Facebook at some point. Excellent. All right, so far it appears to me that the Painted Texture is hands down taking this one. So let's go ahead and let's make some cake. Yay. And you know what? This cake has no calories, friends. No calories at all. And somewhere, okay, I'm going to lay my cake pieces in here. And then I also am going to lay in this piece. Now, I don't know if we're going to use it or not, but we'll find out. I hope that's the right piece. Looks really long. All right, where's my, so this is a 3D embossing folder. So I am putting it just on platform 1 and then adding plate 4. And that's all I need to do. So let's crank that through. Cranking. That version is saying could add ink to the folder for extra detail on that cake. That would be fun. And what I love about this one, you see how one of my cake pieces, like it kind of shifted? Doesn't matter. There's no direction on this folder. It can be, you know, all the things. So, oh man, How we doing here? How are we doing? Let's make a cake. All right, so let me show you what that looks like in the embossing folder. I don't know if you can see that. If I tilt it, can you see the texture there? And that's those pieces. All right, let's take those out of the folder. And the same with this. All right, let's, the moment of truth has arrived. Okay, so let's, I'm just gonna kind of lay it together, right? So this is what that center panel looks like, just embossed without the DSP. You know, you guys know me, I love a lot of white space. Can you see how beautiful that texture is? It's just called painted texture. Oh, that's a good point, Mary. Mary said the So Swirly embossing folder would have been another nice choice, and she is absolutely correct. So we're gonna go ahead and see what our how high our cake's gonna be. That's gonna determine where that cross piece goes. So, oh, almost forgot got my cake stand. I need my cake plate, and then my bottom layer of my cake, and my next layer of my cake, and then we're going to put our frost. I'm just laying this on here so that we can get an idea, all right? I'm not sticking anybody down yet, so things are going to flip around a little bit. I do this often with my cards. I kind of lay it all out to see if I like it before I start sticking stuff down, unless I'm in a real hurry, and then I just go for it. And then, of course, we need to add the candles to the top of the cake there. So that's what it looks like with the embossing. And then we have our label. Now, I actually think I would just skip this piece and use the label as that spanner panel on its own. I don't think I would use this for, this label is almost the same as that. So I would just go with that. So that's with painted texture. Okay, so you guys remember that. Remember that, what that looked like. And now let's try it. It'd be really cool, but almost impossible if I could just flip this whole cake right onto this without messing it up. But, you know, that's just not even possible. I actually have, you know what, I think I'd want, if we did use this, I think I'd want the one that has more white in it. So let's grab that one. That's the beauty of this paper. There's so many different variations that you can. All right, let's build our cake again. Have her celebrate down here so our cake can come down a little bit. Yeah, and the other option with those the cake, you can also stamp texture on them with the stamps in the set instead of embossing. So if you don't particularly like embossing, or you don't have an embossing machine, of course you're going to need the die cutting machine anyway to make the cake, but you have that option that you could stamp the texture on the cake. Okay, this is really messy, but that's okay. My cake is lopsided. So we're just debating on our background. Okay, that, to me, that just looks super busy, you guys. I think I like the white better. Let me know in the comments if you're in agreement with me. It just seems the cake gets a little lost, right? Too much pink, too much going on in the background, and the cake kind of gets lost. So you guys are in agreement. Okay, excellent. Let's do it. So we had to just test it out, right? I mean, this is lovely, absolutely lovely. And the other thing that you could do is that you could put this as a layer on this cross piece, and still get that marbling as part of the cake, but not covering up the cake so much. I hope that makes sense. All right, let's stick this. Whoa. I just cracked myself up. I'm now flying things across the room. Oh my goodness, Susan, seriously. All right, so we're gonna just stick that down. And let's put on our painted texture piece here. This is gonna be such a cute card. You guys are agreeing with me that white looks good. So, all right, I'm just laying this on here so I can remember where things go. So now I can actually start building my cake here. So I'm going to flip over my cake stand, And I'm going to grab my mini dimensionals. Mini dimensionals fit really well on here. And I'm just crossing my fingers that, that I can find. Oh, found them. They were on the desk. Oh, gosh. All right, here are the mini dimensionals. So I'm going to put one at the base of my cake stand and one right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and lay my my cake piece down here on the first layer. And I'm going to attach it to the cake stand with some mini dimensionals. You could also put it directly on the card. There's a couple different ways to build your cake. I kind of like building the whole cake separately because then I can decide where to put it and I won't run out of room, if that makes sense. All right, so I've got those two kind of tacked together. Now we can take this smaller piece and lay that on. I just want to make sure I've got it kind of in the middle. And again, I'm going to use, oh, I forgot the plate. Oh my gosh, you guys are so good. All right, no worries, no worries. All right, let's whip this over here. All right, let me just grab the plates and see how I got my little mini dimensionals poking over there. Well, guess what? That plate is going to stick right on there. All right, I think that's sort of centered, sort of, kind of. Thank you guys. Yes, I totally forgot the cake plate. Oh my goodness, Susan, seriously. All right, we're going to lay this back down. Let's grab a big old dimensional and join those guys together. All right. Actually, good catch. You guys are always here to back me up. I appreciate it. And you know what else I really love? I love how you support each other in the comments. I'm going to put this in the middle, sorry. And how you're getting to know each other here on YouTube and are helping each other through tough times. That's what friends are for. And crafting people are the kindest people. Seriously, they are the kindest people out there. So thank you guys for being who you are. All right, let's grab another big dimensional here. And now I didn't forget anything else yet, did I? Stick that on, and oh gosh, while we're at it, let's pop our little candles on top, and we'll flip it over and put it on our frosting. All right. So these dimensionals are holding all these pieces together, but they're also going to adhere this cake to our card, right? So it looks a little boring right now, but don't worry, we're going to add our frosting, and then it's going to be super cute. So I'm going to get my glue dots. You can either use multi-purpose liquid glue for the frosting or glue dots. I'm in a glue dot mood tonight. So I'm going to peel this back and go ahead and pop this glue dot off. There we go. Let's grab another one right there and do one more. Now for the bigger piece of frosting, all of the glue dots can be full circle mode. For the smaller one, you're going to have to fold some of them in half or smush them. Sometimes I just smush them into a little ball. So let's go ahead and frost our cake here, friends. All right. Whoa. Just slide it over a little bit. There we go. Just lining up our frosting on top of our, oh, I'm not doing a very good job at it. Oh, Susan. Seriously. Ugh. Okay, it's now on there. All right. Come on. Let's see if it'll stay. I'm sliding it to the left a little bit, but it might slide right back. All right, that's okay. And then we're going to do one more. Let's see, we need all right, we need another glue dot here. And so do you see what I did? I was a little bit off, and so then I have this one chunk of frosting that's like dripping while suspended in air. All right, so let's go ahead and frost this top one. Let's see if we do a little better job, Sue. All right, there we go. I mean, nothing wrong with a frosting drip. Does it look dumb? I mean, I can just cut it off with scissors, right? I think it looks okay. All right. Make sure our cake is all shored up there and not wobbly. Oh, how cute is that? All it needs is some sparkle. We are going to go with the sparkles. So let's go ahead and peel off these backing pieces on all these dimensionals for our cake. Again, you don't have to build it like this. You can just adhere the pieces directly onto the piece and build it up that way. Whatever is easier for you is the right way to go, right? This way I can assure that my cake is, oh, that's a little, seems a little high, doesn't it? Let's bring it down. Bring it down a skosh. Right there, that looks better. And stick everybody down. All right, and then this, I'm gonna bridge across here. A few little dust, little cardstock dust on there. And we're gonna go ahead and tack that down. I'm gonna use mini dimensionals on that because I wanna make sure I don't get anything sticky on the middle part. So is this an online exclusive or a catalog set? So these are online exclusives. So that just means you go to the online store and you can just type in the search box cake celebrations or even just the word cake and it will pop right up. And this paper is called, why can I never remember this paper? Is it Marbled Elegance? I'm always nervous I'm going to say it wrong. I think it's Marbled Elegance. And so it is also an online exclusive. Okay, there we go. Cute. Celebrate. And then inside the card, we can stamp happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy wedding day, you know, happy wedding day, happy wedding day, whatever you want. I'm going to go happy birthday because that's usually what I want to do. Now we can also decorate our cake with flowers. We could stamp these flowers and die cut them and decorate our cake with that. Or we can use gems. We're probably going to go gems because, hello, I do love a bit of sparkle. So I'm going to stamp the word happy. Oh my gosh, you guys, I left this open. That's like pulling the pin on a grenade and just leaving it laying there. I am very lucky I did not dip this whole card right into that ink because I can totally see me doing that. Happy. And it works better for me to do these on separate blocks. You can put them on the same block. It's just easier for me to get them close enough if I do them separate. I hope that says birthday. Oh yeah, it does. Happy birthday. There we go. So stamp that right there. We got happy birthday on the inside. And no, this is available now. These are available to purchase right now in the online store. Oh, you guys, we might need a flower. Wouldn't, like, seriously, wouldn't a flower just be super cute? Super cute. Okay, because we didn't use this piece. Okay, first, wait, Susan, slow down. Let's grab our sparkle. Maybe we don't if I use some sparkle. All right, this is an older online exclusive item. I've lost the paper that went with it. This is the adhesive back. Is that right? That doesn't sound right. Mary, what are these called? Are these adhesive back sequin trio? I don't think they are. I think that's a different one. This came out with the zinnias. I do know that. And they're sequins, clearly. And I don't think I want to use green, although the green is really pretty. I think I want to use pink because pink. So you could decorate the cake with pink. You could decorate the word. Here, let's put a couple little ones here on our celebrate, right? Little ones there. My wheels are turning. My wheels are always turning, Bonnie, but like always coming up with like, oh, I could do this and I could do this. That's what's so fun about crafting, right? Like there are literally so many fun possibilities of things that you can do. I just feel like since we have these roses on the sides, a rose on the card would be super cute. Now we can also do some gems over here on the card. We can do pink ones. We could even do yellow because we've got those flames happening there. You could even do gold. Whatever, you know, whatever direction you want to go, I guess. But let's try Are you guys tired? Oh my gosh, we're already over an hour. Okay, we gotta go quick. Come on, Susan. Come on, let's throw a flower on there. See what you guys might not hit. You might say no, Susan, we don't like it. And instead of just doing one, let's do three. Because we can. Because we can. So tell me if you are someone who puts up a Christmas tree, let me know if your tree is up already, because ours is sitting on the porch. I brought it back from the tree farm, and it is sitting out on the porch because we haven't gotten to that yet. It's been crazy busy, and it's going to be crazy busy all week, so it's just going to sit out there for a while. Virginia really likes the card. Yeah, this Cake Celebrations is, it's great because you can use it for so many things, right? You can use it for birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, anything that you would have cake for. Graduation, you could totally use that for graduation, right? Totally could use that for graduation. You could use the sprinkles from the coffee set as a decoration on there too. It also has these little sparkle stamps. You put those behind the candles or to make those flames actually like they're burning. So, and little sparkle bits. So let's see here. Oh, your tree was up 2 weeks ago. Wow. Your tree goes up on December 1st and comes down on January 6th. That Boxing Day, maybe January 6th. All right. Or is that the end of the... All right, hang on. What am I doing? I'm cutting these out. Okay, what do we need? We need this. Sorry, lost my train of thought. I'm busy hanging out with you in the comments, and I gotta focus here. Focus, Susan. Your tree is up. You did it on Thanksgiving. Nice. All right, let's go ahead. Yeah, so the kindergartners come down to our farm. Well, I mean, they're the local town, and they come out with their teacher as a field trip. We do this every year, and I have a little presentation I do with the kids about the different animals and insects and things that find a home in the trees, and talk about the trees and how these are a crop. They are grown specifically for this purpose, and then they're recycled afterwards as for wood chips or parks and trails and things like that. And then we go for a hike in the field, and we go to a big hill, and the kids roll down the hill, and they had so much fun. They had so much fun running and playing outside, finding animal holes in the ground, and cool weeds and berries and things, and they just had a blast. No computers, no TVs, just outdoors, fun, and fresh air. So we're going to go ahead and tack these down with a sticky note. All right. And yes, Mary is reminding us in the comments that Stampin' Up! Has announced that there is going to be free shipping coming on December 9th through the 11th next week if your order is over $75. All right, so where is the top plate, Sue? Well, that is an excellent question. Found it. Take a sip, everybody. And we're going to crank through, and we're going to see what we think about flowers. You guys may say no way, and maybe I should have done them in yellow. They would have been cute in yellow too. All right, let's see what we think. Let's peel this back and reveal our flowers right here. All right, there we go. Here's this last little one right over here. Excellent. All right, let's bring where'd our cake go? Here it is, right here. I don't like the sequin here. I like it, but I don't like it in that spot. I kind of want to move it, but maybe it'll be in the middle of a flower. All right, so we can add the flowers here and here. It's the little one. Could even do two down here. All right, let me know in the comments. No, I think maybe just two. I'm leaning towards just two. Let me try this medium one here. Let me know in the comments, yes or no, on the flowers, what you think there. If you think we should add the flowers to the cake or not. Say yes or no with the flowers. So they are little. These are little flower dies because, you know, we don't want them. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. I just dropped a flower die on my carpet. Hang on, I'm going down, guys. Oh, found it, found it, found it. Yay. Successfully have recovered the flower die. I need my little magnet dish out here. So you guys are liking the flowers on the cake. Mary likes it better without, but I'm seeing a lot of yeses. So I'm going to kind of pull that one off. Let's grab some glue dots. What stamp set on the flower cards? What stamp set on the flower cards? Cheryl, are you asking what stamp set the flowers came from? It's right from the Cake Celebrations set. I hope that was your question. If not, let me know. Let me know if I got that wrong. All right, where are you guys? What did I do with the glue dots? I just found them. Here they are. Found the glue dots. Found the glue dots. Okay, we're gonna throw on at least one flower because we can, right? Let's pop on a little flower action right here. Super cute. All right, that's pretty cute. Let's add one more just to see what we think. All right. This one, that one's a little big. Hang on, let me try the little one. See if I like that better. I might put that one on the inside of the card. How about that? All right, let's see what that looks like. Right, flower set on the original card. The original. Oh, this one. It was cut out of some designer paper. That's an older paper, and so I do not know. I don't remember what that was. It's retired, so sorry about that. All right, there we go. So we got a couple flowers on there, and then I have this one left over. I'm going to pop it right inside here. Happy birthday. There we go. We've got our card all done, and this is a spanner panel card. This one is a trifold, so 1, 2, 3, and there we go. And let's go ahead. Somebody's saying that paper was from a paper pumpkin, actually. Interesting. All right, so thank you guys. Let me bring in the what am I bringing in? The measurements. I gotta find them. Hang on. I have piled so much. Oh, found them. Here we go. Even with my little cross out, and then I changed it again because we ended up putting the die there, but that's okay. I'll leave it because just know that this spanner panel piece can be in, you can decide how tall you want that to be, right? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna just tidy here for a minute. I've got a loose random sequin that is running amok. Let me capture that and get it back over here. And and there we have our spanner panel card. Now again, I do think this would be super cute with the humble home. If you can imagine how that would look on there, that would be super, super cute. This card is a little bit similar, right? It just is missing that bar piece. So you could even have the house attached to that. But the humble home punch is now back in stock. All right, thank you all so much. I'm gonna flip the camera so I can say goodbye. I just need to remember how to do that. Thank you so much for making and sending handmade cards. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. Let's see what Mercy's doing. She is hanging out down on the floor here. There she is. We had a 4 mile walk today, and she is a tired girl. So thank you, friends, and thanks for hanging out with me. Quick reminder, I will have a free project sheet going out very soon. And if you're not currently subscribed, you can go to SueStanfield.com, click on free project sheets to subscribe so that you're getting all of those. Take care. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.